Please click the subscribe button and the notification icon. It will help us a lot.
Oh, it was a lot of different things. I mean, partly it was just necessity. It was just needing to make a living and not finding what I was looking for available to me in studio work. There was a time where I didn't really have much of a computer setup, but I had paints and pencils, and so I had to make money with that just to pay my bills, you know? And so what kind of started out of trying to support myself while trying to get a studio job turned out to be something I discovered that I could do, where I could kind of call my own shots, I could make my own hours, I could create my own aesthetic and didn't really have to answer to much of anybody. I mean, sometimes my clients give me direction, but usually they come to me because they like what I do and they just say, do what you do. I like what you do. And people were responding to my natural style. And there was something very affirming in that, in being like, oh man, people like me just for being myself. Like, really? I don't have to constantly be changing or pandering or, you know, I mean, I am always learning, but like, it was really interesting to see how much people responded to what I thought was attractive and fun to draw and worth my time, you know. And then the other thing was recently I've had this idea for retelling the myth of Medusa, and it's been in my head for a while and it's gone through a lot of iterations, but I've decided that I want to, at least for the first iteration of it, do it as an illustrated novel. So I went and found an agent out in New York. He's wonderful, and we're working together on getting that sold so that it can be a real book that people can buy. So I'm working on a manuscript now. It's gone through a lot of story changes. It's very similar to how you develop an animated film, in that the story has to be the best version of the story, not necessarily the first version that you come up with. So it's been through several structural changes, but I feel like it gets better each time. You know, it's like, I've heard someone say that at Pixar, it's like you're building a house and every 2 weeks or so someone throws a grenade in and blows it all up. And so you're forced to rebuild it stronger, and by the end you're exhausted, but you've got a really strong house. So that's sort of the approach I've been taking.